What's up guys, it's Mashna. So today I'm going to do a chatty get ready with me video whilst I do this makeup look right here. So if you want to see how I created this look, then keep on watching. Let's just get straight on with it. I've got my neck, ears and hair covered. This is just the best way I can do it and do my makeup. But I just realised I made a video on TikTok about this recently as well, but I hate the packaging of this NARS. It doesn't come with a pump and it just leaks everywhere. And also, you can see I've darkened a lot. When we had our heat wave about 2 weeks ago, I spent the whole time in the garden and I've got my Apple Watch tan line there as well. It's crazy. But don't worry, I'll be mixing in a darker foundation to try and match my skin tone. I talked about Zia's bed in the background before. So basically, Zia's got her own room here. So we moved to Kent. I don't live in London anymore. So sad. Like, I actually still can't believe it. It's been a good couple of months. And I still can't believe that I don't live in London anymore. But every time I leave the house, I only leave to go back home to London. I still say home. Obviously my parents' house, my relatives, my family, everybody's there, my friends, so it's still home for me. Like, I only stay in the house in Kent. I drop Zia off to school. It's like barely a 4-minute walk. But other than that, I'm only leaving to go back home to London. Like, we don't explore anywhere here. Everyone keeps asking me, how's Kent? Have you explored it? I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I don't know, I just don't want to. Zia's bed. So she's got her own room, alhamdulillah, mashallah. Like, I've decorated her room. I've done her room like my childhood dream room, which is like all pink and girly and, you know, all of that cute stuff. But the problem is she will like come in the middle of the night and sleep in our bed. Now, we have got a king size bed, but still, like, for such a tiny person, she takes up so much space. And we just weren't able to sleep comfortably. So we thought, you know what, let's get her other like toddler bed, which we packed away and put away in the loft, by the way. We had to get it back down and put it in our room so that when she wakes up in the middle of the night, she has somewhere to sleep in our room, which is really annoying. I mean, it's actually ruining the aesthetics of this room. I went crazy with like the whole decon thing. Our bedroom is blue and white. Actually, the whole house pretty much is blue and white and grey, except Zia's room, which is pink. But that cot bed is completely ruining the aesthetics of this room, but for now we're just gonna have to deal with it. And I hate the fact that I put so much effort into her room, decorated her room and everything, and she's just not using it like I thought she would. It's really annoying. But yeah, that's why the background I'm just like covering up, because I just don't like it. So I started posting on YouTube originally. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. I was always vlogging from when I was younger. My cousins and my family would tell you, like, every 5 minutes, I would just have a camera out like this and I'd just be vlogging. I had an actual camera my dad got for me, like a Panasonic one. And I still have all the footage is like burned into a DVD. My dad did it for me. And it's like great memories. And I'd always vlog. My parents never let me be on social media. So of course I wasn't allowed to post it. But I wouldn't even post them now because they're like our personal private videos. And we're not wearing our hijabs and stuff. So I wouldn't post that anyway. But I was literally born to like vlog. I love vlogging and I would always be vlogging. Even before vlogging and posting on YouTube was a thing, I was doing it from when I was younger. It was just a hobby. When I was on maternity leave, so 4 years ago when Zia was born, I was so bored at home. That was the first time I kind of like didn't do anything other than look after Zia, but I just felt so bored. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to use the same foundation as like concealer because it's kind of like leaking everywhere. So I'm just going to use the excess as a concealer. But what was I saying? I was very bored and I thought, you know what, now is my time to do YouTube. And I knew it wasn't going to be easy. Obviously I knew it, but then it was so like, it's still going so slow. 2 years later, I ended up with like almost 500 subscribers. And it got to a point where 2 years ago, I was like, I wasn't seeing any progress at all. And I thought, you know what, I want to like explore other social media pages. So I started posting on TikTok, and over there I quickly got like recognized and followers grew and it was great. But then I guess there's new owners for TikTok now. I don't want to talk about politics, but whatever happened with TikTok's algorithm, whether it was on purpose or not, I'm just not getting views and stuff anymore. And I've put so much work, like the last 3 years, I would say 2.5 years, and I feel like that's all just gone down the drain. And I literally stopped posting on YouTube for that reason. I was still very active. Like, I posted like 3 to 4 videos every single day. Every day. Monday to Sunday. Even when we went on holiday, I did like holiday vlogs, and story time was my niche over there. It still is. So I had like an email open and people sent me their life story, like with their problems, and I read it out anonymously, and I was giving my own opinion, and people were commenting their like opinions and advice as well, and it was like so much fun. I'm gonna set my under eyes with my Huda Beauty powder, but then like all of a sudden, just like basically overnight, my views just stopped, and I was like, you know what, I didn't put all this effort into like try and build this platform, and it's just not giving me the reward, and I just not quitting, but I just feel like because they get paid every time you post, right? So it's just like, okay, well, what am I doing here, wasting my time then? But regardless, I am still going to be posting that because it is my hobby. Like, I do genuinely enjoy posting. I enjoy creating content. It gets the creative part of me going, because unfortunately for my like actual work, I don't really get to do much creative work. So I feel like I have a lot of creative skills, and I need to practice that every day in order to stay like mentally active. I cannot just wither away. I won't allow myself to wither away like that. So I think I need my creative side to be active by posting on social media. And it's also a great hobby. It's a great distraction for me. Something that's it's outside of my work life. It's outside of my child, it's outside of my husband. It's something that I do for myself, just for fun. This Charlotte Tilbury mini powder that I bought for like travel sucks because it's meant to be for travel, but it's not travel proof. It literally shattered in my backpack. And I only took it to work, by the way. I didn't even travel with it, which is like, I mean, I went to UAE with it, but it didn't break then, but whatever. Anyway, it didn't survive the central line. But what was I saying? As women, I feel like it's so important for us to have something else that's, even if we work, which is obviously the best thing ever, like I would recommend like women to have their own income and stuff, but it's also important to have like your own hobby outside of all of that as well. I think it's really important. Helps to keep your mind sane. But don't worry, like I know some people just like TikTok. They don't really like to come on YouTube and stuff because of the ads, or they're lazy. But I will carry on posting there. I mean, I built my followers there. I'm not going to just abandon it, obviously, and just disappear, because I feel like I made that mistake here on YouTube, and I don't want to make that mistake again. I also do have a public Instagram account, which I don't really make videos exclusively for Instagram. Maybe I should do that, I don't know. Well, I feel like it will take up way too much of my time. Bear in mind, I do have like work, and I've got my child and my husband and all the other adult responsibilities, so I have to keep that in mind as well. But I love this blush, by the way. This is I should say what it is. It's the Clinique crayon one. At first I was like directly applying it to my face, and it was just picking up the foundation. But then I started using my brushes are all Hourglass, by the way. Most of them are. I really like them. I need to wash my brushes though. It's really embarrassing. But I completely lost my point. I think being on social media now, it's really hard, especially if you're trying to be really authentic and just not like fake. Because I think loads of people just see the fakeness and then they just fall for it, even though they get told all the time that most things you see on social media is fake. But people still like to see that fake content. I don't know, they just enjoy it, I guess. I don't know. And as someone who's like a very, very, very micro content creator, I'm not an influencer, I'm just a content creator. It's sometimes hard to, because obviously I'm not going to go the extra mile to create something fake to show you guys. I'm just going to show you guys whatever I've got available. But I think people get used to seeing the fakeness, and they just expect you to do the same. And it's like, well, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. And I just want to post what I want to post, which is like real stuff. But some people, however, do really like, I feel like people around my age really like to see, some people really like to see like real authentic content, which is what I want to do. And hopefully I'll just carry on posting here and not just give up. I think my like content on YouTube is going to be a mixture of everything. I don't know if I'm going to do story times here. I think I'm going to stick story times maybe just for TikTok. Over here is going to be more like vlogs and other videos, whatever comes up, I'm just going to do that. I don't know, I might change my mind later on, but for now this is what I'm thinking. But mainly what I'm going to try and do is the people that like to see my content. I've got my other Charlotte Tilbury blush here. People that like to follow me on TikTok, who like to see my vlogs, hopefully I can try and get some of them to migrate over here and to watch my videos. I feel like there's a lot of people that really like my content from the beginning. from when I was just doing like vlogs on TikTok when I was initially growing my page there. Those are the people that I've seen in some of them in the comments, like they really like my vlogs and my chatty videos, my makeup videos. So I think that's what I'm going to do here, and we'll see what happens. I feel like in terms of content, mainly I'll probably do makeup and just home vlogs here because of work and stuff. We don't really go out as much anymore. I know we went to the buffet for Zia's birthday, but that was like very, very rare. That was literally the first time we went out in like 3-4 months, no joke. We just stopped going out ever since we moved. And so you'll mostly get like home content, so I hope that's okay. I was wondering why I look weird, and it's because I haven't done my brows yet. I usually do my brows like right after I set my foundation with the powder, so I don't know why I didn't. Guess I was too busy chit-chatting, but I'm going to do my brows and brush off but this is Revolution brow pencil, and then I've got the NYX Thick It Stick It, I always struggle with this, gel. I feel like with certain makeup products, guys, so I love makeup, by the way. I can talk about makeup all day, every day. You can wake me up in middle of a deep sleep and ask me about makeup and I'll tell you. I feel like products like mascara, eyeliner, brow pencil, lip gloss, lipstick, stuff that really like finish pretty quickly or it goes off your face. Like lipstick, when you eat and drink water, it just goes off, no matter how expensive you buy it. So I feel like for me personally, I just mostly stick with drugstore products for those most of the time, because I feel like, well, brow pencils run out really quickly, at least for me. Brow gels kind of dry up, so do mascaras, and I also just finish them as well. And I'm always replacing them. Like those are the ones that I'm not going to replace an eyeshadow palette. It's going to take me years. And I usually don't throw, probably shouldn't do this, but I don't throw makeup away unless I'm done with it fully, like I've finished using it. So I feel like these are more perishable items. I don't know how else to describe it. I like to stick with drugstore for those most of the time. I do have like one, brown eyeliner from Hourglass, but I thought it would be much darker. It's way lighter, so it doesn't even show up on my waterline, so it's kind of a waste of money, and I think I'm going to just use it as a lip liner. But yeah, that's why, like, if I bought it like from Superdrug, for example, just like NYX or Maybelline, it would have been much, like, if the shade is wrong, it's not a big deal, because it was probably like, well, even drugstore prices have gone up now, but do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like when you compare it to Hourglass, it's way better to just stick with Maybelline. So I've completely switched up now. Before I was like, oh, I want to get the Benefit brow set, and I want to get like Dior lip gloss and stuff, but then I was like, you know what, no, because as soon as you drink water, it just goes all over my water bottle. This is the brown eyeliner that I actually love so much. It's from Max Factor, and I always get the same shade. It's the shade 30 brown, and this is the perfect brown for me, because let me show you guys. It makes your eye look like, it draws the attention to your eyes, but you can't tell that you're wearing eyeliner. I don't know how else to explain it. Let me show you guys. I've got a tiny mirror over here, by the way, so if I'm looking away, that's where I'm looking at. I wear contact lenses as well, clear ones, because I'm blind. Not blind, you know what I mean. I have -4 prescription on each eye, so yeah, I am actually blind, so I have to be careful. Oh, see, I have to be very careful. I need to sharpen this. You know what, I'm gonna sharpen it. I always keep a little sharpener in my makeup bag. Funny enough, this sharpener was actually from my school days. You're not really supposed to mix like pencil sharpener with like eyeliner sharpener, but I did clean it before, like I washed it. This is like years ago. I finished school like 2017. What am I on about? It's very sentimental. I always have sentimental items, but this literally, I think I've had this since like year 9, no joke. So I went through GCSEs and A-levels with this. I still have it, and I now switched it to my eyeliner pencil sharpener from like normal. But yeah, you shouldn't use a normal one, because I think there's like lead or something on normal pencils, and it's like bad for you. Anyway, it's clean, so don't worry. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, with contact lenses. There's been something wrong with my contact lenses. I don't know what's the problem. Like, I bought new ones. I tried switching brands. My eyes, I think they just dry up for some reason in the summer. I don't know why. Because in the winter, I had no problem. And I can feel the contacts after a couple of hours. I just put them on like an hour ago. After a couple of hours, I can feel them physically sticking to my eyeballs, which is like, ew, so nasty, right? And also when I blink, the left one kept moving. I have it right here. It was brand new. I literally bought it like a month ago. It's supposed to be a year, 1 year contact lenses from tie-dye, and for some reason it's just not working. My left one, and my eyes got itchy, got red. Like I think they were really faulty, so I had to get new ones, and I'm really frustrated. Even with the new ones, I have no idea why my eye just keeps drying up. I don't know whether I haven't been drinking enough water. I'm sure I have, or like, I don't think it's like weight loss or anything, because I've been doing it for a while and I didn't have any issues with my contacts. But my contacts have really been annoying me. Like I find that I can't wear them for more than like 4 or 5 hours, which if you're leaving the house for work or even going out, you're going to be out more than that. Like I need my lenses to like stay, and I don't want to like take them off in public and put my glasses on. It's like it defeats the whole purpose of having contact lenses. I might as well just wear glasses, which by the way, I hate wearing glasses, so I feel like I look like a potato with glasses on. Other people, it looks good on them, mashallah, but for me it just doesn't look good. So I can't do glasses, and I would never do laser eye. Before you even ask me, hell no. It took me like weeks to even practice putting contact lenses in my eye. Do you think I'm gonna let someone put a freaking knife in my eye? Absolutely not. I feel like my go-to is always the Makeup by Mario one. So today I'm going to switch up and use my Huda Beauty one for my eyeshadow. I just realised I was going to do mascara, but I was like, hang on, I need to do my eyeshadow first. So I'm going to try and keep it pretty simple. But I should be careful saying that, because every time I say it, I'm going to try and keep it simple, I end up doing it crazy. But I don't know how I'm going to edit this. I might edit and just chop a bunch of the chatty bits. I might not, but let's see. It depends on how I feel when I edit this video. If you're wondering why it's really quiet in the background, it's because Zia's in nursery right now and it's just working. So, and I have some time off. So I've taken some time off. So that's why I'm able to make video in peace and quiet. Because usually you will hear Miss Zia just running around in the background, going all psycho. But I made videos recently talking about, on TikTok, about how motherhood is a big test for me. And honestly, a lot of people came forward and they said they feel the same way, a lot of ladies, and I feel so much better knowing it's not just me. I always knew, like, obviously there's 8 billion people out there, someone else is going to also feel the same way I do. I knew that. But to get validation from actual people saying, oh my god, I feel the same way, it feels so good. Because I genuinely, like, I don't have much patience, unfortunately. Even though I try, okay, I'm trying, okay? But it's really hard. I think also because I work full time as well, and then I also do social media. Like I'm trying to do loads of stuff at the same time. Maybe that's why I find it difficult. But like my mum, I know Zia's a bit harder to raise because my mum has raised me. She's raised my brother. She's also raised my cousins in India before she was married. So she knows children. She's been around children basically her whole life. And she told me when she was taking care of Zia that raising one Zia is the equivalent of raising 10 Michelinas. So that's how you know Zia's kind of like hard to take care of. So that's kind of, it kind of validated to me. It's not just me going crazy, it's her. Like she is quite hard to handle. So her being a bit difficult plus me with lack of patience is just a recipe for like disaster, I guess. But yeah, I was talking about how she's only 4 years old, and I feel like she should be way older. Like I feel like I've had her ages and ages and ages ago. Like I had her in 2022, but to me it feels like 2016. It feels like 10 years ago, and I'm like, how are you only 4 years old? And everyone else is like, oh my god, I can't believe she's already 4. It feels like she was born yesterday. And in my head, I'm like, no, it doesn't. It feels like she was born 10 years ago. So with the smaller brush, I'm gonna tighten up that lower lash line as well, just to kind of give it a little bit of a smoky look. I'm keeping my eye open for Asda delivery, by the way. We get all of our groceries delivered through Asda because there's no like, we have a Tesco next to us, however it's the worst Tesco in the world. Every time I go looking for something, it's just not there. Like I went looking for tomatoes, there was no tomatoes except cherry tomatoes, like tomatoes for curry. And the other day I went looking for mint and there was no mint. And brioche roll, and literally the one item I always go looking for, they don't have. I keep looking out the window, but it's fine. I'll see it because it's a big green van. I don't know what color. I feel like I should go gold. I haven't done like a proper good look forever. I'm going to use this one instead. I need to clean my brushes. Like, I really need to clean them. It's actually kind of embarrassing. I think I'm going to go for a very... Ooh, I don't know what to go for. I'm tempted to go for this one. But I feel like it's too much today. Shall I? Should we see how it looks? Let's just see. I don't think I've actually ever... It's very, like, loose. You see that? I'm scared it will go in my contact lenses, but let's see. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm having loads of fallouts. This is why some people do, like, their eye look first. And then they do the rest of their makeup because of the fallouts. But I wasn't planning to go all glittery today, so you can't blame me. Every time I think to myself, I'm going to do my eyes first, I always forget. I don't know if I like this. There's a lot of fallout. It looks pretty good though. I'm going to just tap off the excess. Look, there's a lot of excess falling off. I think I'm going to stop right there because I don't want it to be too crazy. This can go very wrong. I'm not going to do a wing, but I'm going to use my Maybelline liquid liner to just do a little lash line. But it's waterproof, which I don't really want to wear it because it's hard to take off. And I don't really need to wear waterproof right now because I'm not going anywhere. But I can't find my normal one. So I bought this when we went to UAE. So it's really hot there. So I thought, let me get waterproof. But wish me luck. This can either make or break my look. So I'm not going to do a wing. Because every time I do a wing, I mess up. Okay, I'm going to concentrate. Hang on. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm tempted to do a wing, but I'm not going to. I suck at doing wings. Like, really badly. So I'm just not going to try. Let's do this side. Okay, there we go. My penmanship is very terrible. I have terrible handwriting and I can never, even though I write loads, I used to write loads, my handwriting never fixed up and I can never do henna. I can't do any like crafty work. So this is as good as you're going to get from me. So let's curl my lashes and do mascara and we'll be almost done. I'm actually happy with how that's looking so far. So that's good. I'm not going to, because if I try, even though a wing would look really nice, I just can't do it. Maybe I need to buy one of those stamp ones. I've seen people with the stamp on my Asda's here. I'm back. I'm going to be making a weekly food grocery haul as well. So keep your eyes open for that and make sure you've subscribed if you haven't already because I'm going to be posting here. I'm going to try to post consistently. This is my new favourite mascara. Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational Sky Tubes. The reason why, first of all, they sent this to me for a video. I love that. Thank you, Maybelline. And secondly, it's so easy to take off. This is not an ad, by the way. This is just me talking about it. I would literally always get like anxious about putting mascara on because at the end of the day, when I take it off, my lashes would fall off. And I'd be like, oh my God, every time I need to wear mascara, I'd be like, oh shoot, my lash is gonna fall. But with this, I just need warm water and I just have to place my finger with warm water on my lashes for 3 seconds and it literally wipes off. I've done videos for it before. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And it's so easy to take off. And it's obviously also, look at that. I haven't even done full dramatic look yet either. I'm just doing it basic kind of everyday-ish kind of look. But I love this. This is totally recommend it. If you have FOMO about removing mascara, totally recommend this. Oh God, I took this out, my Hourglass Ambient Planet to use it and I forgot to use it. So I'm going to use it to I love these shades. Look how gorgeous they are. Love them. I'm going to use them to bring some pizzazz onto my face. I'm trying to think. I think I want this one at the top there for my cheeks. It's kind of it's kind of not as pigmented, but it gives the slightest subtle glow. Even in real life, you look like you're glowing from within, which today I haven't got any glowy products underneath my foundation. I just went straight with foundation after skincare. So I feel like I can use this to bring some pizzazz back to my face. And I'm one of those insane people who actually don't like highlighters. I know, it's crazy. But I do have a highlighter in this. This is the only highlighter I have, by the way. Today I'm going to use a little bit. just to give a little bit of glow. I'm just pinching this Hourglass blush brush to make it kind of like the right shape. And then the tip of my nose as well. I'm going to use my finger for that actually. Tip of my nose, just to give a little like, you see that? And over here. I feel like the pigment comes off more if I use my fingers. You know what, guys? I love this palette. I can do my entire face, including my eyeshadow, using this because I can just use the brown. I mean, it's not as pigmented, but still, it's really good. And then it's also got the Hourglass Ambient Powder as well, which I'm going to go. It's really nice. It's got a little bit of colour. It's this one. You can't really see it, but it's good. Like, it works really well, and it blurs, like, it smooths and blurs your skin, which I love. And I feel like this shade is gorgeous as well. I love it. I love the fox print in the front as well. I love it so much. I'm going to use my Maybelline Lasting Drama. This is actually a aromatic gel pencil. It's actually for eyes, but the shade is too light. Like, it's not as dark. Do you see that? Hold on. There you go. It's not as dark. I want it to be more dark. So I'm going to use it as a lip liner instead. There's like fluff on it. Yeah. I was going to use it as a lip liner because I feel like it's a good lip liner shade, but it's not a good eyeliner shade. Because my eyes are really, really, really dark. Like, you can see my eyes are almost black. My eyes are not black, by the way. You can't have black eyes. It's actually impossible. But there's nothing wrong with using it as a lip liner. I only recently learnt that on TikTok. I saw someone using their eyeliner as lip liner, and I was like, wait, you can do that? I didn't even know you can do that. But I don't think I'll use my lip liner as eyeliner, but I'll use my eyeliner as a lip liner. But I wouldn't switch back. Does that make sense? For lipstick, I'm going to do 2 different shades. This is my all-time favourite. I used to wear this in uni. 376 Pink for me from Maybelline. This is from Rimmel, and it's the shade 180 Vintage Pink. I'm going to kind of do... It's kind of old, but it's okay. Yeah, it's a really nice colour. That's the shade. It's a really nice everyday colour, which I love. I think the lip liner is making it much darker than it actually is, but it's okay. And then this one as well. Kind of a very similar shade. I think I've got makeup on it. It's fine. It's fine. Only I use it, so it's okay. It doesn't really look right. I need to fix that. Maybe it will look right once I put some lip gloss on top. I'm going to use the e.l.f. lip oil in the shade Rose Envy. It's my favourite one. This by itself is gorgeous. My most favourite one is the L'Oreal one, but I can't find it. It's probably in one of my handbags. Probably in my backpack, actually. So, it smells like mint, which I love. There you go. What do you guys think? And then to finish it off, this was sent to me, but I love it so much. The Wheat Cherry Hydrating Setting Mist. It really gives a nice, gorgeous glow, and it really does. I mean, it's not as good as the L'Oreal one, but it's still pretty long lasting. So because I'm just going to be home today, this one's more than enough for me. Usually I double up. I use this, and then I also use the Rimmel. Not the Rimmel, the L'Oreal, the red one. It's really good. This one smells like cherries, which I also love. Actually, I say I love that smell. Even though the smell is nice, to me it smells like paracetamol. You know when you're kids and you get the liquid paracetamol, the cherry flavour? To me, it smells like that. So maybe not as pleasant as I would love it to be. If I was to actually go out, especially on a hot day, the one that would go over top is this one. This is literally like glue for your makeup. I've used this in UAE. I've used it in India when it's like freaking like 45 degrees Celsius, and my makeup would stay put. Kind of burns like hell, like especially around my nose. I don't know why. It kind of burns, but it works. So that's it, guys. I've put on a normal hijab. This is how the makeup is looking. What do you guys think? I'm done. I'm actually loving the lip as well. I thought it looked a bit weird in the beginning, but once I put some lip gloss on top, I feel like it looks pretty good. It kind of, from far away, it kind of looks natural, but up close, you can see I've done like gold glittery eyeshadow, which wasn't part of the plan. But I feel like I always pick up the Makeup by Mario, the nudes palette, the brown palette, which I love so much. And I always do the same look. So today I thought I will jazz it up a bit more. And I'm not actually going anywhere. I actually have work. So thank you guys so much for watching. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you do. Please like this video and share. Don't forget to comment down below as well if you have any suggestions for any next video, what else you guys want to see. If you're here from TikTok, thank you, welcome. And as usual, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.